Welcome to episode number 1 of stocks that ARK Invest think will double over the next 5 years. Today we're going to talk about Personalis, stock ticker symbol PSNL. This is a stock that they've been buying more and more of over the past year, and currently they own about 17% of the entire company. And while any stock that ARK Invest does buy, they think will double, this stock is part of the genomic industry and healthcare space, which Cathie Wood says will drive growth for their entire portfolio over the next couple of years.
Our minimum hurdle rate of return for any stock entering our portfolio is 15% at a compound annual rate over the next 5 years. So that's the doubling over 5 years.
So in today's video, I'm first going to talk about what Cathie Wood says about genomic stocks, specifically ones that are working on gene editing like Personalis, and how she sees these stocks driving growth over the next couple of years. After that, I'm going to go over specific details on Personalis, what is going on with their stock, how it's been performing recently, and finally at the end of the video, I'm going to go over what I have been doing with this stock, if I'm buying it, if I'm selling it, and where I see it going in the next couple of years. For those of you who are new here, my name is Michael. I'm a 21-year-old investor, entrepreneur, and full-time college student. The past 30 days, I've made over $175,000 in one of the many investment accounts that I share with you in our private group on Patreon. So if you'd like to know more about what stocks I'm buying and what stocks I'm selling in our public investing account, which is about $575,000, if you want exclusive content that I don't share on YouTube, and if you want pre-release access to my new show called The Stock Room, where I talk about the best stocks to buy right now with my 80-year-old friend who's a millionaire, investor, and entrepreneur, and then make sure to join our group using the link down below. There's only a few spots left. So anyways, let's talk about Personalis. Personalis is a cancer genomics business which has a goal to change how next generation therapies are developed. They're specifically working on gene editing, and the company believes in developing new therapies on the back of a large set of molecular data. They have more data than all of their competitors right now by a long shot, and their goal is to create individual cancer treatments and responses to cure some of the world's most dangerous and deadly diseases. So they're not looking to get a one-size-fits-all model. They're looking to personalize how we treat each individual person's response to, let's say, a cancer or any type of disease. The company went public back in 2019 at $17 a share, and currently the stock is sitting around $41 per share. It's up dramatically over the past year, over the past month, and even in the last couple of days. Currently, ARK Invest owns about $288 million of this stock, and it makes up about 3.72% of one of their ETFs. With about $288 million in this company, ARK Invest owns about 17%. Currently, Personalis has a market cap of right around $1.62 billion. So ARK Invest owns a large portion of this company, and they've been increasing their position over the last couple of months. Right now, ARK Invest owns Personalis as part of their ARKG ETF, which is ARK Genomic Revolution. Companies within ARKG are focused on and expected to substantially benefit from extending and enhancing the quality of human life by incorporating technological and scientific developments and advancements in genomics into their business. Cathie Wood has said that she believes genomics and healthcare are going to be the main drivers of growth in ARK Invest ETFs over the next 5 years, more so than the tech industry, even electric vehicle industry.
Tesla accounts for almost a fifth of the return that you have generated in that 5-year time span. Which of your current holdings, Cathie, do you think will supply the biggest lift in the next 5 years?
Tesla's still in the running, but I would have to say the biggest upside surprises are going to come from the genomic space. And that's because the convergence of DNA sequencing, artificial intelligence, and gene therapies, importantly CRISPR gene editing, are going to cure disease. That convergence is going to cure disease. Now we have real science and technology surfacing the mutations in our genomic profile. And as they surface those mutations, what do we see? We see the earliest manifestations of disease. And now, with the combination of artificial intelligence and gene editing, we're able to both anticipate diseases and cure them potentially.
While there are many companies in this genomic space that are working on curing diseases with gene editing, Personalis has an advantage over many companies right now because of their data and their next platform. Personalis has been working for 9 years to develop a comprehensive genomics platform called the Next Platform, which is a high-accuracy, clinical-grade, next-generation sequencing and analytics platform that provides pharmaceutical companies with a number of key pieces of information, such as comprehensive analysis of tumors and other single-sample tissues. They also have DNA sequencing on all of the approximately 20,000 human genes. And if you look at them comparing to other companies and Personalis' competitors right now, Guardant Health and Foundation Medicine don't have nearly as much data as Personalis. Guardant Health only provides data on 500 genes, and Foundation Medicine provides data on 400 genes. So Personalis has 20,000 genes where they have data on, which is about 20 times more than companies that they are competing with, which is going to be huge moving forward. With anything we're working on in business right now, doesn't matter what company, data is essential, especially when you're trying to cure diseases like Personalis is. On top of this, what I really like about their Next platform is that it is a one-stop shop for both research and clinical use versus going on to multiple vendors. So they're trying to have a lot of the aspects of what they're doing in one place. So companies don't have to go from business to try and get something done. They can just go to Personalis and their Next platform to get everything they need done. And finally, the major aspect of Personalis that I find very interesting, and I think it's going to really help them long term, is that the healthcare industry is shifting from a one-size-fits-all approach to a focus on precision medicine, which allows physicians and researchers to apply treatments that are best tailored to each person. So ARK Invest, they're saying with the combination of technology, gene editing, and everything Personalis is doing, along with companies like CRISPR Therapeutics, Editas, and other companies, with the advancement of technology, they're going to be able to personalize treatments to individuals for specific types of diseases. And this is going to just get increase exponentially over the next couple of years, and Personalis is at the forefront of it. Currently with a market cap of just $1.62 billion, Personalis has a lot of room to grow. Many analysts are predicting that it's going to at least double over the next couple of years, and by ARK Invest simply having them in its portfolio, they also believe it's going to double over the next 5 years, and they have been consistently increasing their position to now where they're at a point where they own about 17% of the company. So moving forward, there's a couple ways that you can invest in this. You can either look at ARKG, which is ARK Invest's ARK Genomic Revolution ETF, which focuses all on the healthcare industry and gene editing, which Cathie Wood thinks will be a major driver of growth over the next 5 years. The other option is you can also just invest directly into Personalis, PSNL, which I think is a great investment moving forward. By investing directly into, let's say, ARKG, you might limit your upside, but you also limit your downside because they are invested in a number of different therapeutic companies that are working heavily on gene editing. You don't know exactly which company is going to come out on top, whether it's going to be Personalis, CRISPR Therapeutics, or if they're all going to just succeed. But ultimately, there's going to be one leader in the space, and that could be why investing in ARKG could be more beneficial. However, if you want to get more upside, you can invest directly into a company like PSNL. So anyways, that's what is going on with PSNL, what the company is doing with gene editing. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and episode number 1 of stocks that ARK Invest thinks will double. Let me know in the comments down below if you want more of these. Don't forget to get your 4 free stocks, each valued at $1,600, when you download the Webull investing app using the link down below. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.